Class Race. Today is Thursday, December 8th, 2022. It is day 3 of specials.
The weather today will be cloudy and cool.
For lunch today, we will have chicken and cheese, nachos or ham and cheese sandwich. Now it's time for a morning meeting.
Happy Thursday. I can't believe it's already Thursday. Remember, we don't have school tomorrow, so enjoy the long weekend.
Today we are going to read more from our school book, 8 Class Pets plus 1 squirrel divided by 1 dog equals chaos. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Good morning, happy Thursday. So I am going to read just one more chapter. I know I told you that I was going to read you 2, but when I got to reading this, I thought, well, there's a lot in it, and I didn't want to read too much on morning meeting. And also, I really like this character. His name is Green Eggs and Hamster. And remember, we talked about last week, Twitch ran into the school to avoid a dog. It started off because there was an owl chasing him, and then the dog started chasing him, and somebody left the door open of the school and he ran in. So he's trying to escape this dog, and there's the picture from last week. And he goes into first grade, and he comes across Green Eggs and Hamster, the first grade hamster. So we're gonna learn a little bit about Hamster. What I want you to think about is as we meet these different classroom characters, animals that are characters in the book, you start to realize that their personality is different depending on the animal that they are. And I kind of think as I'm reading it that their personality kind of matches how they are as animals. So we're going to learn about Green Eggs and Hamster, and there's a lot of math in this chapter. I am a hamster, and I live in Miss Duran's first grade classroom. Miss Duran named me after a famous book. His name is Green Eggs and Hamster. I wonder what book it was. She says that it makes me a literary pet. Literary is the biggest word I know, but I don't know what it means. Miss Duran reads a lot of books to first graders. The boys and girls talk about what happened in the story and tell if they liked it. Sometimes they write their own stories. I don't have a pencil to write stories, so I run around in my exercise wheel instead. Round and round and round I go. Sometimes I get so dizzy I forget things. Did I mention I'm a hamster? The children also do art projects. They color, they cut with scissors, they paste. Lately they've been very excited about some project they're doing out in the hall. I have a project too, but it's inside my cage. Mrs. Duran gives me tissue and cardboard, and I rip them up with my teeth to make a nice, soft, and cozy bed. Every morning Miss Duran cleans out the bed I made the day before, along with my litter. And I get to start all over again with a brand new art project. Maybe that's what literary means. My favorite part of first grade after snack time is that the children and I have been learning about numbers and how to count. There are all sorts of things that I can count. I have 4 legs and 1 tail. 4 plus 1 equals 5, even though my tail is shorter than my legs. There are 2 levels in my cage. Level 1 is the top level, which has my bed and my food bowl and a mirror for me to look into. Level 2 is the bottom level, which has my water bottle and my wheel. I also have a chew toy in the shape of an elephant. 2 levels, plus 1 bed, plus 1 food bowl, plus 1 mirror, plus 1 water bottle, 1 wheel, 1 elephant to chew on equals lots of things for Green Eggs and Hamster to do. I wonder if he can actually do that one. 2 plus 1 plus 1, plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and he didn't have any number for that one. The ladder from downstairs to upstairs has 10 rungs. The ladder from upstairs to downstairs also has 10 rungs. This is because it is the same ladder. 1 ladder equals 1 ladder. How many rungs is that? The number of special hamster treats I can fit into my cheek pouches at one time is 8. 8 special treats equals yummy. I don't think he quite gets equations. Let me show you what he looks like. There is a squirrel named Twitch who lives outside. Twitch sometimes comes and sits on the window ledge to visit. Twitch is good at cramming bird seeds into his cheeks, but he says bird seeds are too small to count. I think Twitch just is not very good at counting. One day after the children had gone home, after Miss Duran had gone home, after the custodian had swept the floor and turned off the lights, but before it got dark, I was busy counting numbers on the wall clock. There are usually 12 numbers, unless I count them after I've gone around my exercise wheel. Then there are a lot of numbers and they move. This day I had counted 17 numbers when Twitch came running into the room. Did I say Twitch was a squirrel? Kind of seems like he doesn't remember things. Maybe that's what hamsters really do in life. Help, help, Twitch called. There's a dog chasing me. I didn't ask why a dog was chasing him. Sometimes details are important, but sometimes they're not. I got an idea, so I said, climb up on the bookshelves behind me and hide behind the dictionary. The dictionary is the biggest book in the room. Twitch was up there before I could say, wow, you're a good climber. Then the dog ran into the room. Attached to his collar was a long length of rope, which dragged along behind him. Where's that no-good squirrel? The dog barked at me. I scratched my ear and asked, did you check the room with the snake? There are 5 grades in this school, and Mrs. Shaughnessy's 5th grade, where the snake lives, equals the farthest room from Miss Duran's room. The dog growled, I smell that squirrel in here. Are you sure you don't smell me? I asked. The squirrel and I are both rodents, and that makes us cousins. 1 squirrel plus 1 hamster equals 2 rodent cousins. The dog sniffed at my cage. Maybe, he said. And there's the dog right there. Where's the room with the snake? 5th grade, I said, all the way down the hall. The dog left, his rope leaf still trailing him. But just when Twitch started to come out from behind the dictionary, the custodian came in. Twitch ducked down again. I thought I heard a dog, the custodian said. He's gone to 5th grade, I said. But even though animals can understand people, most people aren't very good at understanding animals. The custodian looked around, scratched his head, and said, must be outside the building. Good. A dog in the school is the last thing I need with that art contest tomorrow. So there's an art contest at the school tomorrow. As soon as the custodian was gone, Twitch climbed back down the bookshelves. Thanks, cousin, he said. See you tomorrow. He ran out of Mr. Duran's room, but was back before I could climb into my exercise wheel. Oh no, he said. The human has left school, and he shut the door behind him. That dog and I are both locked in here. What should I do? This was too much for me. I had thought of 1 plan, but I couldn't think of 2. Go next door and ask the rabbit, I said. She likes to order everyone around, but she's smart. She'll think of something. So we're gonna read Miss Lucy Cottontail next week, and hopefully I can get a guest reader in here to read for you guys. So I want you to think about how the hamster was. He couldn't remember a whole lot, could he? And he's trying to do math and he's trying to learn what the students are learning, but he has a little bit of difficulty. But he was kind of silly and funny. So we're gonna read about Miss Lucy Cottontail. Now she's the 2nd grade rabbit. And remember, the hamster said that she likes to order everyone around, but she's smart. She'll think of something. So I wonder what her character traits are gonna be tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this chapter, and I can't wait to read the next one. Have a great weekend and enjoy your 3-day weekend. Remember, we don't have school on Friday.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Sure.
What does Snowman like to eat for breakfast?
I don't know.
Frosted Flakes.
JPS Kids Soar Higher. Super problem solvers, outstanding writers, accomplished readers, ready for success. Now let's say our success equation. Hard work plus efficiency plus teamwork equals success.
Have a great day.